Let's go.
We getting lit tonight. R.I.P. Like, no, just kidding.
I mean,
hey.
Considering the amount of NC scenes we done been getting lately, somebody.
R.I.P.
Somebody's R.I.P. and they USSI.
Not the good USSI.
Oh, what's that?
Iced coffee.
Oh. They're like one of those. You remember those
Dunkin' edition?
You remember those Pizza Hut cups? That's what that cup looked like.
Or like when you go to CC's.
Yes, them CC's cups.
CC's pizza.
If you know, you know.
Oh my God, are there CC's still around?
There is one. There's one. I'm not gonna say the town near me.
Yeah.
Because I'm not important enough for anybody to roll up, but just in case.
But
just in case.
Still.
In the town near me, there's like a bunch of CC's. There's like one or two. And
it's either CC's or Stevie B's. Stevie B's, when Stevie B's came around, bitch.
I've never been to Stevie B's.
They have this buffalo chicken pizza. I don't even know if they're still open, but if they are, go to Stevie B's, get the buffalo chicken pizza. That shit is fire.
Ooh, that sounds cool.
But anyways,
what are we talking about?
That has nothing to do with today. We are talking about NC scenes in shows. Because we started talking about this in the last episode, and we decided to save it because this is a whole combo on its own, and it can go on for a while.
Like the questions we're going to be taught, or the topics we're going to be talking about is like, are some of the series having too many NC scenes? Like, what does that mean? Like, are the NC scenes there just to save your show? Like, what's the tea? What's the tea?
What's the tea?
So, like obviously, from my perspective, we've been getting a lot of NC scenes lately, and we have to tread lightly with this. We have to be careful with how we express our opinions on this, because it can come off as not wanting to see it at all. And because that's not the case. That's not the case. That's not the case at all. And it can come off as us, what's the word? Como se dice? Not the tongue pop at the exact same time. That's crazy.
It's one of them.
It could come off. It could just come off in the wrong way. So
and that's like disclaimer. We enjoy the NCCs as much as y'all do. I do.
Yeah.
We don't think there's anything wrong with having NC scenes because the drama, we love it. I live. So disclaimer. So before you start, don't.
Okay. Cease. Stop it. But in my personal opinion, I feel that a lot of shows now are using NC scenes and the way that fandoms react to said NC scenes as, like you said, ways to save their show. Not speaking on any shows in particular, but just when the storyline ain't storylining, or if it's confusing, or it's just, not giving, you'll notice that like the NC scenes are like over the top. Like they be going there. And again, there's nothing wrong with that, but I think there's a difference in placing NC scenes purposefully. Not purposely, purposefully. And just putting them there for shock value.
Like it needs to be a balance.
Right, because I think going back to what we were talking about in the last episode, when you advertise your show as something, that's different. Like, for instance, OnlyFriends and like Playboy that's coming out.
One good day.
Like,
I know what's up. I'm ready.
Yeah, that's how you put it in our face. So we're like, oh, okay, this is going to be about her. But when something is advertised as a certain way, and then I guess you kind of see that fans are not attaching to it,
reacting,
especially if
the
it's
way
like
you thought they would.
Right, especially if it's like a deep story, like, but then all of a sudden you start seeing like NC scene after NC scene after NC. It's like, are those scenes there hypothetically
for the story,
for the building of the character, or are they there
because you needed like a wow moment,
like a wow moment,
you know? And there's a lot of series, like we always touch on them all the time, that I feel like did it well. Like Together With Me.
Yeah.
That shit was spicy as fuck, but you still had your storyline. Like, it wasn't, even though I will say with Together With Me, and I do think it's because, like, again, BL was like new. There was a lot of time skips and time jumps in the storyline that you didn't really know were time skips until like later. So it was a little choppy, but it still had a sense of a flow. Like everything made sense why it was happening, if that makes sense. And then like Manner of Death, or again, Only Friends, like it made sense. But there's some series where sometimes it's like,
I think
why?
I think that I'm more of a person who likes it being placed purposefully, especially if it's shown to me that way. If I'm in a story that's like really, for instance, okay, this is a good example.
Say it.
Okay, y'all remember Vice Versa, right? So I think that type of story where it's very plot driven and plot heavy.
Wait, what does that word mean?
Plot driven?
Oh, plot driven. It sounded like you said something else. Look, plot driven was like, it sounded like one word, and I was like,
plot driven.
What does that mean? Okay, go ahead.
One word, plot driven.
We caught it. Go ahead.
But Vice Versa is a good example of having scenes like that being placed purposefully, because those intimate moments were intimate moments, and even if it was a moment where it was like a one-night stand thing, it still was placed like purposefully, if you get what I'm saying. It was still, you know, you got the shock.
It had a reason. It had a
you got the shock value, and you got, you know, the intended purpose of it. And it wasn't just there because it's like, oh, this is a boring part, let's put an NC scene. And I'm like, okay, I get it. And some people like that. We're not bashing the people that like just watching,
not at all,
watching boys be boys. If y'all like watching boys be boys, period,
shit, go off.
But for us personally, in our opinion,
it has to have a reason. You need to put that meme in there.
It's my opinion.
Because it has to have a reason for me. Or like the series That Shall Not Be Named, because y'all know.
What series?
The Wash, Rinse, and Repeat. Those type, I can't do it.
The Wash, Rinse.
You know what series I'm talking about?
Oh, Fall On. Oh. Ciao.
That's a perfect example of where it just felt like you were giving it to me to like make me have a moment, because it was a distraction.
That entire sentence was very I'm gonna just say what you just said. It's like you're giving it to me so I can have a moment. Just think about it for like 2 seconds.
You're giving it to me just so I can have a moment? I'm confused.
We're talking about NC scenes, and you said, you're giving it to me so I can have a moment.
Stop! No. Okay.
Anyways, my mind was
it was feeling like that scene was put there just so like fans could react. Is that better? Is that better? Okay.
No, what you said was perfect. What you said before was perfect. It was hilarious.
It was like, and then we get that moment, y'all get us, because it snatched us all up. It did. But then it'd be the same shit in the next scene, like fight, and then I literally could predict when the NC scene was gonna be put there. Like that's how predictable it was. That's how predictable it became, and that's like I need it to flow. Like I need, like, surprise me. I don't even want to know that it's coming. So I can really be like, oh my god, like genuinely, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and so what do you say to people that like are always bragging on NC scenes and always are like, oh my god, they have to have like, you know, sex scenes and everything and stuff like that? What do you say to people that are like, I just like the sex scenes need to like die down? Like, because there's always people that play they play either side.
Yeah.
And then there are people which I feel like we kind of fall into this, you know, realm where we're very conscious that it is good that, you know,
we're very middle ground.
Right, where queer like stories are showing this because obviously like we be fucking. You know?
I feel like that's like there's nothing I can say to you because it's your preference. I just feel like there's no need to attack a person who enjoys it.
Right.
Who like that's number one on their checklist. Not number one on their checklist. Maybe you sound like you're a freak.
Like I said,
but
there are
freaky like
extremes.
that, if you freaky like that and you just like it's number one on your checklist and if it got it, like that's it, that show is top tier, that's cool.
Right.
Like there's no need to attack somebody who enjoys it and there's no need to attack somebody who doesn't need it at all. They love the cute stuff and there's no need to attack people that's like middle. Like it's just all our opinions. You know what I mean? Right. If you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. Right. Like if you're like us and you just want to balance, then cool.
Right. So for me, I agree with that. I'm going to take a little step further though, where there are two other extremes to that, right? So like you said, there are the people that don't really like to watch NC scenes a lot. They just want a very good plot, like, you know, without having to watch that on the screen all the time. Then there are people who like live for the NC scenes, like they love it. They're like give me my heart beating. Like eat it up. But I feel that there are two other extremes to those sides because I've seen it on Twitter. On the side of they don't want to see a lot of it, there is the very nope, you can't say it. You can't say it any other way. There's a very like homophobic and like people who condemn people who enjoy sex side of things, because you'll see them, they'll be like, oh, I don't want to see this on the screen. It was funny because I saw true. Yeah. It was funny because I saw a TikTok. I saw a TikTok. And these girls are on this plane, and this guy was watching Red, White, and Royal Blue, right? They have a good amount of NC scenes in that movie. So do. When I tell you, he literally got to like the part where Henry and Alex like were about to actually do it that first time. He said, "Oh, that part was so romantic." He said, "Skip." I was like, he said, "No." He's not just scared for the story. He said, "I don't want to see it." So there are those people that literally will go to the ends of the earth to just be like, I don't want to see two same-sex people like engage in any type of, you know, intimate moments. And I'm like, why watch these films when you don't want to see that? You can stay in your hetero space and enjoy. Or maybe it's not necessarily like they're just prudish.
So it's not necessarily it's the fact that it's two men. It's just like they don't like watching other people have sex. Like people have sex in general.
But I think that falls into the people that like don't like a lot of NC scenes. That like being prudish and being like I don't want to see people like that's different.
True, yeah.
That's different because there are people like that. But people who go out of their way to only condemn queer people for having these scenes.
You're right. And they just be like,
I'm like, shut the hell up. I'm like, shut up.
Great.
And then on the other side of it, there are the people where I'm just like, okay, can y'all just go watch porn?
Yeah. Oh, because they be like low key, like
that's the only thing. I'm like Pornhub, X-Hamster, Boyfriend TV. Y'all got all these.
And that's why I was like, I ain't trying to tell you stop freaky if it's number one on your checklist.
It's a spectrum. So
yeah, there is. But still, at the same time, like, what can you say?
It's like, just, look, what we're saying is, if you're on the extremes, don't get on Twitter.
Just don't say nothing to me.
Don't say nothing.
Just be quiet.
And let the people.
Just be quiet.
Let the people on the ends and in the middle enjoy it. Okay.
Yeah, and y'all be quiet too. Let's just not talk to each other.
Not everybody be quiet.
Let's not talk to each other. Because somehow it always becomes like a big deal. Mm-hmm. Because like again, if you're on one side or the other, like everybody be feeling like you talking about me. If you're like, oh well, I don't like this or I like that.
Yeah. Well, you know what they say.
That's why I was like, you can't, I feel like you can't say nothing to nobody. Like, if it's your preference, all right.
Yeah.
All right. But don't say nothing to me because...
Well, you know what they say. A hit dog will holler, child. A hit dog will
They be howling. They be howling.
Because...
Loudly.
Like I said, also on that end with the people who are just wanting to see that or only watching it to see it. Yeah. Are the fetishizers. They're there. If the question that you ask me about a series is are the sex scenes good and are the kisses good, if that's the first thing you ask me, I have questions.
Yeah.
Because why? Go watch porn. If you want to see somebody in each other's mouths, go watch porn. But, that's that.
You already said I said what I said.
That's that.
I'd rather be famous instead of her.
Bitch, I said what I said. We don't support her no more. I forgot. Hold on.
No, we don't. I forgot. Damn.
It'd be so... It'd be... Okay. Off topic. It'd be so bad that the people that are the most talented are the trashiest. Oh, my God.
I was like, I was with her up until the shoot.
I
said, all right, bitch, if you want to do this, go off, queen. All right. But then the shirt, I said, bitch.
I was like, why do people that are just the most talented gotta be the most just out of pocket?
And I get it, like, you're on this I don't care, I don't need you tour. All right. But damn, bitch, we getting disrespectful. What I do?
Like
what I do? I wasn't in your comments. Like I felt targeted. Like, she had that shirt on.
She was like, y'all want to talk shit to me in my comments? Racism.
And, child, she was coming after everybody.
Yeah.
She been. I was like, girl, this man on your shirt
don't like us.
Don't like us. Don't like them. Don't like over them. Here. Like,
and because of your skin complexion, he'll tolerate you.
Child.
But you better work wig.
All right. Woo.
And that's that on that. Anyways, that was off topic, but.
Woo, get that lyric out of my mouth.
But
Rest it rinse it out.
Tell us what you guys think of the whole, like, where do you think you fall on the spectrum? There's no judging or anything in the comments.
There's really no right or wrong answer to this.
Like, ain't nobody gonna come after you, and if they do,
no.
like,
and if they, not one of my people.
Ew, that was
what's good.
I look so like elementary school. Did you see me?
No. What'd you do?
Because I wasn't thinking. I was just trying to copy you, and then like I was like,
you said you want a knuckle sandwich. You want a knuckle sandwich?
grab the ponytail. Anyways,
not one of my people. I wish I would have something to say just because they don't agree with you.
Right. Protect Basic Baes #.
And you don't even have to agree with us.
Right. Yeah.
Like, it's fine. It's perfectly fine because I know we be going on our rants and
But like
it's
we
fine.
always preach, is like, if you are respectful in the comments and just have a different opinion, nobody like is mad about that. But when people come in the comments and they're just, we talk about this all the time. When people come in the comments and they're just rude, just blatantly rude, then it's like,
that's a no-no.
Don't let me catch you outside.
Get you cursed out.
Don't let me catch you outside. Okay.
That'll get you in trouble. No, I'm just kidding.
I know this is the internet. Y'all think it don't have consequences, but
but no. But that's though, like, let us know what you think about NC scenes. Mm-hmm. Do you love them? Do you hate them? Not hate. Hate's such a strong word.
Yeah.
Do you love them? Do you not like them?
Yeah.
Do you want more? Do you wish there was less? Do you like?
And tell us why.
Do you want?
Like, what's your reason?
Tell us why.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I would love to know. Like,
I would like to know. But now, moving on to the second portion of this topic, low key, like, we just like, okay, we literally come up with the topics, and then we don't plan out the topics. We just talk. So that's why, honestly, we call this the basic chat, because it's the most basic. Like, we just talk. Okay, we don't have no like really structured plan on how we do our podcast. We just it's literally like how we talking to each other now. We're probably like that's literally how we talk on FaceTime and stuff. We just be talking. But so I just thought of next we could talk about how would you orchestrate an NC scene? Like, come up with a scenario, and
how would I orchestrate one?
Yeah, like what would be?
Ooh, I'm messy, y'all.
What would be your perfect like NC scene situation?
Cause y'all know I love enemies to lovers, right?
The squeal.
I am so fucking toxic. First of all, disclaimer, I'm toxic as fuck. Okay.
Yeah, like.
So you know, my scene gonna be toxic as a motherfucker. Period. But it's always the enemies to lovers with like they be fighting, right?
Right.
The fight happens. It starts getting intense. And then Webby and Pooh making out here. That's why I always be like, oh my God. That's why I love enemies to lovers tropes. Like,
yeah.
I be like, fight
now.
Like, did you watch Kaseki?
I got up to episode 5. So, any of those...
Have you experienced Chingy and AD yet?
No, I'm just... they're still going back and forth, and...
They're so fucking toxic.
Yeah, they're still going back and forth. But...
There's some shit that happens that I didn't agree with, but they toxic mess.
But I have seen scenes, like, when he was sitting on his lap, and he put his shirt in his, like... in his shirt on his back and stuff like that. And he was like... Yeah,
that scenario I didn't agree with.
He was like, you so cute.
That scenario I didn't agree with.
See, that was just a snippet of it, so I don't know the context.
Yeah. No, I won't tell you, but it's on brand for they toxic asses.
Oh, God.
It's on brand. Because they are so toxic. But, no, for lovers, like, it would definitely be either, like, some fight situation that just leads to, like...
Just rough nasty.
You're kind of hot. Yeah.
Like...
Her.
You can tell that's what I like in my life.
Her. I love that shit. Or, like, ooh... Love in Translation, y'all.
Oh, in a grocery store? If y'all like expedition voyeurism, that's...
that.
For me?
Yeah. What? Wait, but what would be the setup? Like...
The setup?
Yeah.
The setup would be an argument. Like a...
I'm telling you, arguments, fighting, and then it goes like, bruh, I don't want to hear y'all say, "Oh, I love you." No, fight.
Like
argue.
Like not like a physical fight, right? But just like argument.
Yeah.
And the scene that I'm referencing is
what?
What's his name?
Oh, not your voice going to the dungeon.
What's his name? Who was his name in Love in the Air?
What series?
Love.
Payu?
No, not Payu. The other one. Papaya, yeah.
Yeah.
Papaya and Sky when they were about to go to that birthday and he took him to the apartment, put him up against the wall, and then they flipped like a pancake until they made it to the shower. I was like, that.
You know what? Honestly, every time Payu and that perfect setup. Every time.
But you know what? You know what was interesting though?
What?
They had the energy of having a fight without having a fight beforehand.
Yeah, because Payu had that daddy energy. It was like, it was that yes sir. Yes.
Nope.
Whatever you say, yes sir.
He set him up on a counter just to sing to him. I was like, okay.
Take my breath
away. Where what Jessica?
No.
Me.
Literally.
But we're gonna go on break because it's what 20.
I mean, you watch that clip really quick.
Yeah, I watch it in between. Ow. But yeah, we're gonna go on break. Enjoy the jam break, and we'll be right back.
Mail for you.
We're back, and we're still back.
You'll see that highlight blacker than ever.
Okay, so we're back talking about NC scenes. So
yeah,
I guess the last little topic I guess would be
little tidbit.
What are some of your favorite NC scenes, and what are some NC scenes that you didn't particularly like?
Let's see. How many?
Just any that come to your mind, like some that you like and some that you didn't.
Let's both do the ones that we liked first. Okay, so you just want to go back and forth?
Yeah, just go back
so
and forth.
That gives us time to think. Okay.
Yeah.
So I would say the first one, Together With Me, just because those were the first ones that I ever experienced in Max and Tool. Wasn't nobody doing it like Max Tool. Yeah. Back in the day. So definitely Together With Me. If you don't know, go watch episode 1, first 30 seconds.
For me, one of my favorite NC scenes was probably Make Our Days Count when they were in the hotel.
That was so sweet.
That one was beautiful.
Yeah, that was beautiful. That was so fucking sweet. Oh my god.
Like there was so much like emotion and just rawness, and then the thought behind it.
Yeah.
Because like I said, I love a good a little fight and make.
And they had a fight, boy.
Okay.
The Wayne character was like move around. Mm-hmm. He was like move around. But it was the way that he, like, when they apologized, the way he was, like, holding. I was
he was, like, looking up at him. He was like...
And he was, like, because Wayne got... he was cupping his head. I was about to say Wayne got his head.
No, he got a dome. He got a dome. Okay.
I'm crying. I'm not coming for his head, though. It's a beautiful dome, but it's domey.
He got a big brain.
It's a big, beautiful brain.
So, love that for him.
I'm crying. But no, that shit was cute as fuck. Okay, let's see. What was another one that I liked? Damn, I didn't even think. Because I was just thinking about anyway. Maybe. Ooh, why are they like all flooding in my head at once? Hold on.
Oh, spill them out.
You go next. You go again.
Okay, so I already talked about one scene with Papai and Sky, but the one that I liked the most was when Sky, like, this sounds so weird to say, when Sky finally gave it up to him. But the way it was done was really nice because it was on Sky's terms rather than anybody else's, because we all know the story with Sky, but it was on his terms. And so that's why I thought it was a really nice scene, and it was really well thought out and purposeful. So,
shoot, honestly, Dark Blue and Moonlight, toxic as fuck. But there's this scene where, I cannot remember the characters' names, but the tall guy was with his current boyfriend, and the artist was with, and I'm still mad that he cheated on that boy. Oh, I'm still mad about that. The artist was with the other boy, and they were like both messing around, but it like switches to them like imagining the other person. It was toxic as fuck, but that scene was fire. Scene was fire.
And he was in the hospital. And
literally almost unalived, and you were out doinking. But in all fairness, he did try to break up with that boy. And that boy was like, no. So he was like, well.
He said, well, I gotta do what I do.
So I will give him that. He did try to break up with him, but homie wasn't having it. But he was so cute. Oh my god, I was so mad.
Child, every time I think about that show, I can't stop thinking about how Zach was like the asshole lifeguard.
Bruh. I was like, what are you doing here? Ariana.
Go give us the Crossing the Line movie like y'all been
Which, by the way, give me another history before Crossing the Line movie. Give me another one.
It's on
fucking site.
I'm about to fly to Taiwan myself and make it.
The fuck?
I'm like,
y'all is rude. Y'all is rude and wrong for that. Because they teased that shit, had it like this. Get it in front of our face. And the writers got in their cars and said, and left. They closed the door and dipped the fuck out.
Goodbye.
I'm fucking weak. Okay.
I only have really one more.
Yeah.
Which, I don't know, it might be, it's probably, no, you've watched, like, Owen Mark snippets.
Yeah, I've watched the whole compilation.
Okay. One of my favorite is when Owen and Mark first did it. That was...
okay. I haven't seen that scene in a while, so I can't wait. Because me and JORDIE, we're going to bring back Love is Science reactions on my channel soon. And I can't wait till we get to that episode, because y'all, when I tell you, I watched every compilation. I know their whole story without watching the full show.
That was spicy.
You're weak.
So,
Mark Allen. Let's see. I think my last one, honestly, is gonna be Maxwell again. Manner of Death. When they were on the sofa. When they were on the sofa. That shit. The best thing about Manner of Death was it wasn't odd. Like, what was known did not need to be said. There was no, like, nothing when they got together. It was just like, it is what it is. Like,
they were like, oh, you with Dr. Bun? Her.
Yup.
Yup.
And they was like, you like me, I like you, period. Like, it was it. Oh my God, it was so yummy.
Like, let's get it in.
And they was on that sofa because Max vexes. Max a little aggressive. I like that. He was like, ugh.
I was like, I would have screamed.
This is why me and JORDIE ain't actors, because my ass was like, oh my God.
Like, he would have grabbed my hand.
I would have got out of character so fast. I would have got out of character. I'm like, ooh, They would fire me on the spot, I'm telling you.
Like, I'm sorry. Not me sweating.
I'm like, it won't happen. I know. Anytime we talk about Maxwell, it happens. But yeah, I think that's it for. Because honestly, if I try to sit here and think of every like all the scenes, we'll be here forever.
Yes.
It's been too many shows.
All right, so ones you don't like.
Number one.
Please, if you say the exact one I'm about to say.
There were so many. But what was the one where I think it was when he was coming back or something? What? Oh my God, I blocked it out so bad. I swear it's like every scene. Cause they were like on the sofa or something. I don't know. It was just awkward. I can't even remember.
Well, okay, but I'll say
which one?
There's two. The first one, which was the bathroom scene, that was crunch.
Oh yeah, crunch one.
That was crunch.
It was every one.
The second one was when he hurt his leg and he in the bed and he over Fala over here Tootie. Let me eat it.
Bruh.
I'm like, my boy and he over here like swinging his leg like a noodle and it's broken.
Bruh.
I was like,
Bruh.
I'm like, please stop it. Please stop it.
Child.
There's not many that I don't like.
No, there's not many I don't like.
That might be a lie.
Let me think. Because again, I have to remember all the shows, and it's been so many.
Okay. Wait.
What?
I love this NC scene, but I do think I cringed because of the kiss during the scene. So in Why Are You, when Sci-Fi and Zone first got together, and Zone was nibbling on Sci-Fi's lip like kibbles and bits, bitch, I was like, I couldn't take it seriously because it was like, he was just like, I was like,
it was like, all right, you hungry? You hungry?
But it was a beautiful scene though, other than that. But yeah, that was an honorable mention because it was like kind of cringe to me.
He said sort of kind of low key to the left.
Yeah.
Is there another scene I didn't like? Or just scenes that were awkward.
I mean, you can mention awkward ones too. Yeah.
I was like, oh, what's happening? Damn, I'm trying to think. What was an awkward NC scene? Pretty sure. Damn. I feel like if I didn't like it, I already blocked it out because all I'm thinking of ones that I like.
Yeah. I only really like mention ones that left a scar on my heart. So,
I'm fucking weak.
There's that. Oh, you know what was so...
What?
Did you
Go ahead.
You know what's real crunchy?
What?
The scene in Venus in the Sky where he's like,
I've never seen it.
He's like backwards cowgirl. And they're just like flopping around, and it was just so.
No, I was going to say, wait, that's a lie, because there's one scene that was on Twitter, and did he say yes, daddy? Something. I was like, oh my god. I was like, wait. It was because he was like laying back. It was just so awkward how it started. I was like, what the fuck?
Oh my god. Anyways.
Oh my god.
But yeah.
I can't think of ones that I don't like. If I didn't like it, it wasn't necessarily the scene, it was the characters.
Yeah.
Or like when what was the series with Becky and Freen when she rubbed the shit through her hair? that scene.
When she put the kitty cat juices in her hair.
Ooh, she put the juices in her hair. I said, bitch, not the new hair serum.
She said, friends be gone.
She was like, she just, ooh.
No, if y'all want to laugh, go watch our Gap reactions.
That was a serious gap.
It was a hoot and a holler.
A hoot and a holler, child. That shit had me fucking weak. I was like, bitch, not through your hair.
We enjoyed that series so much because there was so much drama and everything in that series. But like,
I still forgave y'all how y'all tried to make Sam look like the issue when Miss Mamas was keeping secrets the whole fucking time.
Boy, they came after us in the comments. They were like, no, blah, blah, blah. And I was like,
no, it's because she cried the most. Don't do Sam like that. If Sam cried a lot too, y'all would have been on her side too.
Yeah. Y'all sucker for tears. Sucker for tears.
Just because Sam wasn't playing that shit.
Right.
Oh, she the mean one. No. She was keeping whole secrets.
Right. And they were mad at her for thinking that her and what's her name was having a little thing because y'all out on the balcony talking and always together, and so
But whatever.
Anyways. But that's it.
Yeah.
For this episode. Let us know what your favorite NC scenes are. Let us know what your least favorite are. Let us know how you feel about NC scenes. And why.
Yeah.
But follow us on our social media. Not
you
better.
You better follow us. You better give it a like. You better share it. You better retweet it.
Pure. Asking nicely or telling nicely.
Thank you.
Thank
you.
Crop.
Anywho's.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thanks. But we'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.
Get out.
How rude. How